hope you have had a good meal today. The fourth day of the Agritechnica, and you're here at absolute first time premiere, a launch of a good idea of systems and components. We tried for the first time in Agritechnica, we tried to bring together all the providers, all the suppliers of systems and components in one hall here at the trade fair, at the exhibition of Agritechnica. Why are we doing this? You know, it's hard sometimes for the suppliers of systems and components to build high technology, to have good ideas, to sell them to the OEMs, and when the thing's ready, when the agricultural machinery is ready, you can't find them anymore because people say it's a John Deere, it's a Fendt, it's a Claas, it's a New Holland, but they don't see all the details. Thousands of parts of high engineered technology which are built in agricultural machinery of today. We try to change this, and we try to show here in our little laboratory how many parts are making actual John Deere tractor. The 6210R we have here, and the John Deere, and we have skilled mechanics who show us the different parts. Now we're talking about axles, and not about the axles which are built in this John Deere, but the axles which are behind the John Deere in attached machinery. And they're built by ADR, and I say welcome to Roberto Airoldi, he's the commercial director of ADR. Signor Airoldi, tell me about ADR. What are you doing?
Good morning, my name is Roberto Airoldi. I'm working as a sales manager of the ADR group. Just to give you a small, briefly explanation about ADR, who is ADR, basic, and so on and so on. ADR is a family, the ADR group is a family company that started back in 1954, originally as a small workshop doing machining for subcontractors. Then, over the years, they started to enter and develop the production of axles, hub, and spindle, and grow into international level. Let's say that from 1990, the first acquisition has been done, and was in France. The company named as since years and years a good experience in suspension and heavy duty axles. With this acquisition, obviously we, let's say, open the ADR door into the heavy duty axles for the heavy duty application. After that, much more acquisition has been done. In 1995, we took over a company in Poland, an engineer company named ATW, that now became ADR Polska. In 2000, we took over a UK company, Tarmart. Then new old company is being formed and launched in China, is ADR China. Recently, we put our feet also in Spain by the acquisition of Metal, and we did a joint venture in South Africa. We do not remember also the Brazil, because we started in South American market already 8 years ago, and over there also we have our own company that is dedicated mainly for the agriculture.
So you're a global player, a real big global player, and it would be nice to work for you because if you like Spain, Brazil, or China, or South Africa, we have a mechanic coming from South Africa here. We could work for ADR and you would see the world, but that means also that you have your products built in many brands all over the world. Where can you find your axles?
Our axles, let's say that if we talk about Europe, I think that 2/3 of the agricultural machines pulled by any tractor are driving on ADR group brand name. When we mean ADR group, we do several brands. We have axle axles named ATR, we have axles and suspension named Collier, we have axles and suspension named ATR. Let's say that talking about the international market, we are now focusing more and more on the overseas, like South and North America, and we are now trying to penetrate and introduce our brand into the Chinese market.
Okay, so I guess all the heavy load trailers we see here at the Agritechnica in hall 13 to, I don't know what's, 27, are standing on your axles. I guess you began with a very small one, load perhaps 500 kilos. What's the limit today?
Now the limit is around 50-60 tons. Let's say that we managed to do complete unit, I don't mean axles, but a complete suspension that could be in 3 axles, 4 axles unit up to 60 ton suspension. Obviously the range, as you mentioned before, the range we start from the little, what we call little baby axles, 500 kilos for, because we don't do only axles for big trailers, but we do also small trailer. If you have the possibility to walk around Agritechnica, you will need 80 axles, not only in building number 4, where the huge machine, heavy machine are shown, but also in other applications like field equipment or feed mixer or other sort of machine where we need.
So you're building quite systems. It's not only the axle, it's a method to serve, and we're trying to
Shut down.
we're trying to show this the front axle of this. We're building the axle of a touched machinery, and you said they're getting heavier and heavier from year to year. We have big machines pulling them. We're on high speed. We are talking about machines about 50 kilometers per hour. Now we have machines about 70 to 80 kilometers an hour, and they're bearing loads to up to 20, 30, 40 tons. Question is security. What are the demands in building your technology?
Let's say that in looking at the agricultural market, there over the last 10 years, I believe that there's been a big, great evolution in carrying capacity, size of the machine, wheels to be fitted. People demand everything's heavier. So ATR is constantly doing on research, testing to make sure that the product that we are producing are respecting as much as possible the safety for either the carrying capacity, but safety also on the speed, because especially in Europe, most of the agricultural machines are used to go in the field, but it's easy. Everybody of us knows that it's easy to make a big tractor in front, pulling behind a big machine. So it's very important that safety must be there, because at the end, those machines are working into the village, into the city, around the city, so in contact with cars, bicycle, people. It's very important that safety will be there.
So you have an own test center, a laboratory for research and development, but you are forced to work together in a network because there are many people involved in your development.
Yes, let's say that we work on two stages. We do have our own laboratory based in Roberto, where we do, let's say, tests on bench machinery. We do several tests, but let's say that it is not really the test on the field. Besides this, we do have also our own track where we test physically our axles and suspension fitted on a trailer and pulled by a tractor. Obviously, we do our part of the game where we do our testing and so on, but all this is the result of working on a team, because we do a component where most of the part involved we produce on our own, but we need to have also part that we search elsewhere. So we need also, and we work on team together with the cooperation of our supplier to try to find the better solution and the better product to match the requirement for it.
So you as a supplier have suppliers of your own, talking to them. These are high technology companies which deliver, for example, the brake systems, the suspension systems. Tell me about it.
Yeah, let's say they talk